Hello everybody, Shadow here and welcome back to Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. We are not actually going to go back over here because, let's see, where was it? I think it was here, right? That is incorrect. That is incorrect. I'm gonna return to main menu because there we go. Alright, I keep doing that. Alright, we're gonna go to the twisting passages. I believe it was look for a way out. And then crack the code, yes. Because it was in the server room. Alright! So, there is a pin-up poster of a dinosaur, muscles glistening, eyes highlighted by a mischievous shine. Approach the poster. Alright. You approach the poster, just to get a closer look. For science. Of course. It's your job as an investigator. Of course. Right? Obviously. Sure. Yeah, of course. Stretching your hand toward the poster, you find it fluttering from the wall as you're at your merest touch, revealing a passage in the wall beyond. Oh. You squeeze yourself into the gap, cursing your bulging deltoids. On the other side, a familiar door awaits. Okay. Oh, hey. Nice. Alright, well, I guess let's just continue. You find a complex series of air ducts, crosswinds tickling your face from multiple directions. The mansion's ventilation system is now fully accessible to you, and appears to be filled with treasure? Oh, sick! Loot vents. Trinkets in every shape and size, from rusted spoons to miniature statues of Jack Breyer, fill the ducts with no apparent utility other than simply existing. This must have been where the developers stored the collectibles they planned to put into the game. Paths stretch in every direction, each appearing just as cluttered as the last. Let's go ahead and search for valuables first. Oh. It immediately shows a dead end. Amongst the trove, you spot a recording device with an unnatural shimmer. A small red light blinks next to its speaker. Oh? You press the play button, and hear two tinny voices emerge. So, you've got this manger place. Menagerie. Jesus is there. He is not. The password is pseudo, but it's secret. You're more observant than you let on. I also know you're looking for special things to put inside of the manger thing. Things, entities, anything unique. Right. Seems like you got everything worked out. What do you need me for? Did you know you're the only... oh, this is Hunkins. This is Hunkins. Sorry. I didn't know who was talking. I suppose it would make sense that it's all Hunkin clones. Did you know that you're the only Hunkin in the game who never gets sober? The only Hunkin who cannot physically take the drink out of his hand? Nope. Hey. You now, though? Of course. I'd like to give you a drink, Hunkin. Wouldn't you like a drink? With a screech, the recording abruptly cuts off. That voice! It sounds like an angry force was breathing in my ear. Fascinating. Alright. So we now have the password. Cool. Well, let's just go right back there. Because we might as well just explore the following... Explore the ducts. Sure. And another branching pathway. Okay. Friend of cryptids. Oh, fascinating. The network sprawls in all directions. You roam for several minutes before finding an interesting intersection. The duct to your right is filled with feathers. At the end of the duct is, to your left, a light glitters. Let's investigate the duct blocked by feathers. I'm a bird expert. I love birds. To your trained eye, the solid mass of feathers blocking one passageway is actually composed of many different types. Some feathers are strong and light, others dense and slick, and some can actually be moved, allowing you to push your way deeper into the feathery mass. Cool. Feathered duct. Find your path through the feathers. Alright. Crawl through increases progress. Alright. Well, let's go here. Let's do that one. Dang it! That's what I was trying to do. Okay, we have enough for a crawl through. Nice. But really, we should probably get a couple more of the cloths, or whatever they are. Okay. Let's take that, I guess. Match some greens so we have enough. Let's just take a match. Why not? Not bad, not bad. Let's just get our crawl through done. Ah, dang it. It's almost good. Oh. Well, let me match them, but I still need one more, unfortunately. Hey! You son of a gun. Okay, only does 2 damage. That's fine, honestly. We can deal with that. Didn't even use it. Alright. Crawl through! Finish it! Yeah! Oh my gosh! That's a giant dinosaur head. You stumble out of the feathered passage to find a room filled with preserved dinosaur parts. A box lies on the floor with large, jagged letters carved into its otherwise mundane surface. The Great Reaper. You pick it up with an appropriate sense of respect and dread. Okay. Harvest the entire board? Alright. Sure, I'll take it. Alright. Well, I feel like I should just finish exploring this. At least what I can. Alright. Follow the glittering light is where we'll go. Surrounded by baubles, something catches your eye as being of genuine value. A glittering light in the distance. Okay. Following the duct, you enter a chamber filled with gems. Unfortunately, every jewel appears to be welded to its environment, totally unable to be moved. Damn, can't even try selling these to Hunkin. Suddenly, a pile of diamonds appears over a table in the center of the room. It hovers for a brief moment before clattering down in a shower of refracted color. Eyes off, boy! That's mine! Oh, I'm sorry. These are your diamonds? Not yet, nerd. They'll be mine once I take them. Dismissing your presence with a simple flick of his eyes, Burglar Hunkin wiggles his backside and, winding up, begins an exaggerated slink toward the table of diamonds. Wait, stop! You just admitted to being a thief. Call me a burglar. It implies more violence. Oh, I love you, buddy. I'm a special agent. I'm pretty sure I need to stop you. Or arrest you? I gotta do something is the point. For what agency, genius? From the confused, sad look on your face, I am assuming you know this is all a video game now. How are you enforcing the law when government doesn't exist, bud? Right and wrong still exist. Even in a video game, we have to believe that, right? Not really. So, I'm gonna steal a bunch of stuff because it feels good. That work for you? No! I just really feel like we haven't even had a dialogue here. Listen, you can use your cop logic all day. I'm gonna take these diamonds, fully hoping they belong to someone, wait for them to respawn, and do it again. Because it makes me feel alive. You can leave me in peace, or I can hit you with a cattle prod until you taste your own code. Up to you. Coward. Eat a diamond. You snatch a diamond off the table before Burglar Hunkin can steal it and swallow it whole. They are both shocked that he did that. I dare you to try that again. You swallow another diamond. Son of a beep! Stop the heist by any means necessary. Eat diamonds increases progress. Incredible. Oh, I love this. Let's go there, I guess. Okay. Steals your diamond symbols. Oh, okay. Deals 20 damage. Alright. You know what, let's match that quick. He doesn't have steel diamonds ready, so... Since there was a diamond match, we might as well take it. Sure. He's probably gonna take that, but... Oh. Fascinating. That's not what I thought you would take at all. Okay. Okay, fair enough. That is understandable. Okay, well... In that case, we probably shouldn't take diamonds. Let's get the law enforcer ready. Steals all symbols from opponent. I'm taking those back, thank you very much. Ha ha! Alright, and now we just rush to finish the match. Nom, 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 nom. Tasty diamonds! They're good for my colon. Nom, nom, nom. Yummy, yummy. Well done, genius! Hope you enjoy those diamonds as much going out as you clearly enjoyed them going in. I don't think I can make them come back out, if I wanted to do that. Burglar Hunkin kicks the table. We got a giant diamond. I know! As Hunkin climbs into the ductwork with a scowl of disapproval, you claim the mutagen and items inexplicably left behind from your culinary rampage. You can only hope your digital stomach doesn't cause you to regret the actions you took on the behalf of law and order. It's a fair point. Doubles damage and disables item use for 1 turn. Okay. I'm almost thinking, let's get rid of the Cosmic Hourglass. I never remember it, so. Alright, end of branch. Cool. Alright. So there's that. Is there a map? Can I, if I use my mouse, I would love to be able to click on some of these and see what they are. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's go over here and go to the secret door. Sure. We have access to that now. Recite the password! You think back to the suspicious recording you found. Didn't Drunk Hunkin mention a password? Collecting your thoughts to ensure you say it correctly, you whisper the word pseudo and find the door quietly creaking open. With only a brief glance backwards, you cross the threshold. Alright. Cool. The passage leads to a hall with yet another puzzle door at the end. Between you and the door waits Dog Hunkin? A monstrosity. Well, bow wow and howdy. You're the protagonist, huh? I suppose I am, if only by default. I learned that I come back after I die and that I have a bunch of clones and my sense of self gets kind of fuzzy after that. Crises of identity are pretty common around here. Take me, for example. What do you think I am? A soul with lovely eyes. Wondering whether you're secretly racist. That is one heck of a statement to have appear on screen. A soul with lovely eyes. Dog Hunkin winks at you. I can't be romanced, champ. Good try, though. It's a good thing you came by. I've been waiting an awfully long time for a player character to show up. And now that you have, I can open this door. My job here is done. Anything you want to ask me before you head inside? Where am I? He smiles as if he's been waiting his entire life to hear you ask this question. Well, why don't you find out yourself? Come on in. Okay. As Dog Hunkin touches the door, a bell rings somewhere in the mansion. Oh, interesting. Why is there a bell? What? We can increase our... Well, stress hasn't really been that big of a problem yet. So I kind of want to save it. You stumble into a menagerie of oddities. People in formal wear mingle around the room, examining the scenery or fingering small appetizers. It looks like your average high society cocktail party, except each and every member of the crowd has a wooden carving for a head. It's a wooden society. Dozens of wooden heads turn in eerie synchronicity as you stumble into the room before turning away, all except for one. Okay. And who's that? the Wooden Society. Exiting the door to the bar, you abruptly bump into a tall, broad, bird-headed man. While most entities in the mansion ignore the doors, or can't see them, this man, he was waiting for you. Beyond the man, you realize with a start that Dog Hunkin is now sitting in the corner of the room, using duct tape to attach a massive sword to his hands. Huh? What? You know what? We'll put that off to the side. Talk to the bird-headed man. Sure. Oh, there's a split here too. Fascinating. You wave at the bird-headed man, if only to create space between his face and your own. Hi. Our esteemed guest of honor, we've been expecting you. How fares your quest to release the game? You know about that? We know everything worth knowing. I am Mr. Bird, and we are the Wooden Society, a fraternity dedicated to the preservation of the best, most unique portions of the game. That sounds noble. But why were you waiting for me? You're our protagonist, are you not? Only you can solve our problems. You see, we too want this game to be released, but instead of skipping all over and tinkering with code at random, we prefer a more strategic approach. We've gathered our best minds to solve this dilemma, and we'd like to collaborate with you on a solution that's amenable to all parties. You know, I'll save that for later. We'll discuss this first. This seems weird. All we want is to hear your perspective on the issue facing us today. The power to act ultimately lies in your hands. Sorry, I thought I read the first sentence wrong. As our protagonist, you undoubtedly have a wealth of wisdom to impart. Perhaps you might even contribute to our menagerie one day. You get the sudden feeling that if Mr. Bird had a face, he'd look down at you with a toothy, terrible grin. Sure, let's peek behind a mysterious red curtain. A red curtain obscured in shadow beckons to you. It must be hiding something they don't want you to see. Okay. You look over your shoulder. Though most of the society doesn't have eyes carved into their wooden heads, you feel their vigilant gaze. You'll have to time your moment carefully. Don't mind me! Mrs. Jigsaw! Sorry, Miss Jigsaw. She's not a Mrs. She's a strong, independent woman. Alright. Okay, so we need blues. Alright, alright. Pretty good start. Okay. Let's grab our blue while we have a chance. Okay, we're just gonna keep grabbing blues as much as possible. It doesn't matter that they... It doesn't matter that they have 11 skulls. Oh, okay. I do need to be careful now, though. Okay, I need more blues. Don't really have a blue match, though, so let's take some greens so they can't take them. Let's throw a pebble and creep forward. Okay, not bad, not bad. Dang it! That was mine! Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, immediately next turn I gotta throw pebbles. They're almost, they've almost finished Detect. You know what? We'll just throw another pebble. Why not? I should have claimed that. I really should have claimed that. That was stupid. Okay. That's actually perfect. Alright. So now we can finish it with the next turn. Perfect! Ha 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 ha! You wait until the exact moment when everyone's animations turn their backs to you at the same time and seize your moment. Behind the curtain, a pair of ruby-red eyes stare out at you from a gilded cage. Oh? Oh, hey! You trapped too? You're... Mothman, yeah! In the cryptic flesh. Listen, if they're schmoozing you and haven't got all mask off yet, you've still got a chance. Unlock my cage. I'll create a diversion so we can escape. Let's do it! Bad ideas. So many inadvisable decisions. The lock's last tumbler clicks into place. Mothman bursts through the door before you can move out of the way. He grabs the red curtain in a clawed fist and tears it off its railing. Gasps echo from the crowd as they all turn to face you. Eat my fat mothy ass! Hey, what about you distracting them so we can leave? This is the distraction. Good luck! He sounds a little bit like Hunkin. Oops. Mothman disappears with an audible pop. Meanwhile, the scorned members of the Wooden Society turn on you, daggers in their hands. Oh dear. Choosing violence. Great! Mr. Bird! Oh, nuts. Wait, bird call. Oh, fascinating. Okay. Ooh, very nice. That wasn't even what I was trying to do. That's double damage status. Oh dear. Okay. We could really use some knives. Hey! Rude. Actually, that didn't work out the way I intended. Oopsie. Hey! Stop that. Ah, okay, so we can just... we can use the right stick to just immediately do it. We don't even have to press A. Fascinating. Ouch. How dare you? Now stop it! Frick you. How do you like it? Your butt? Okay. Oh, he has pilfered. Frick you! No. Alright, we just need to shoulder bash and it's over. Come on, let me do it. Shoulder bash! It's not over. Never mind, I'm stupid. Now it's over. Frick you, Mr. Bird! Oh my gosh. Ha-ha! Dozens of bodies lay sprawled at your feet. Blood decals littered across the floor and walls in an ocean of repeated splatters. It wasn't your fault, but you will have nightmares about this. Yeah. Oops. Alright. Cool. Well. Oh. You know, we'll get another health boost and we'll get stress tolerance. Why not? We're almost to full health. And you know what? We'll just get the Great Reaper back. Why not? We got money to burn, so. I think we should end the episode soon, but I would like to go over here because we've just unlocked the ability for Mothman. We've become Mothman's friend, so we can get the third path over here. Say hi to Mothman! Great! Mothman! You take a left, a right, another 4 rights, and find Mothman! Surrounded by laundry and comically oversized film reels, he is still wearing flip-flops and reclines in a large leather couch. Hey, JJ! Long time no see. Hi, Mothman! Wow! Above Mothman's antenna, a projector shines a glaring, steady light on a nearby wall. This is a hell of a setup. Did you put all this together yourself? Nah, he came this way. He points towards a glowing portal in the corner of the room. I enjoy a light, but I don't usually put extra-dimensional portals in my living space. It's not really hygienic. Anyway, make yourself comfortable. Check out the portal if you want. Thanks again for saving me from that cage. I'm just gonna look at some old cutscenes if you want to join me. Sure. You sit down on the couch next to Mothman, taking in the subtle ways he made an early version of the laundry room a secure space and the otherwise chaotic mansion. Hey, before we start the cutscenes, do you mind if I ask you a question? Of course, anything. Earlier, you asked if I had put the room together myself, but you asked it after you saw the projector light. Did you ask it because you saw the light, and that I'm a Mothman, and you made a little judgment there? Or were those thoughts disconnected? I won't be offended. I know you mean well. I'm just inexperienced when it comes to talking to people, since I was locked in the cage for so long. So I don't always know what people mean when they say things. And I'm wondering if things should be slightly uncomfortable. Should things be slightly uncomfortable? You suddenly realize that every facet of Mothman's eyes have focused to study your face. Let's apologize profusely. Over the next 8 minutes, you proceed to fill the room with words, sweat, and increasingly stumbling apologies. Like, I'd even consider moths to be my top 5 favorite insects. Top 3! I'm a Mothman, though. I'm not related to moths. Mothman allows silence to hang between you. Does this make you a bad person? I don't know. Okay. That's weird, but okay. Again, Mothman pauses, seemingly collecting himself before he'll say anything else to you. I consider you a friend, JJ. I'm glad you're here. With that, he quietly pulls the remote from a nearby alcove and points it at the wall. With a few button presses, a film reel rises from where it's lying on the floor to slam into the projector at high speed. Continuing to switch between cutscene drafts from the comfort of the couch, you get even more of a glimpse into the many versions of the game you've come to inhabit. At one point in development, you had twice the muscle, and at another point in development, you had a beard. A block of cheese would take your place in cutscenes when you were injured, since an equivalent portrait wasn't yet available. You even find a film in black and white that you're fairly sure was never made by your developers, but is nevertheless in the project's files. We could have been anyone, but we ended up being us. Isn't that nice? For the first time, you see Mothman make the equivalent of a smile. I think so. You watch cutscenes until you run out of fizzy drink to share. You watch a few more after that. You fall into a peaceful slumber. When you awake, Mothman is nowhere to be found. A souvenir drinking hat emblazoned with West Virginia rests on the cushion where he sat. Fascinating. Gives lifesteal status for 3 turns. I don't think we need that. I don't need to throw it away, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so we could go back there and probably go through the portal. And it will actually lead us to something else. But I think for now we're gonna stop. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below. And maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it, so see ya!